What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with the Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra, honey. School is in session. Okay, park that car, put that dog on a leash, or just lock him up. Go get that pork chop sandwich, go get you some popcorn, go get a Pepsi, go get something, honey, okay? Because Miss Robinson is coming back with a word, honey, and today's word is, there is a difference between men, M-E-N, and males, M-A-L-E-S, and the speaker that we got that is going to break down the difference between the two of those words is Miss April Mason. I also have some clips from Love and Marriage Huntsville to back up what I'm talking about as far as how do you know you're dealing with a man, M-A-N, or a male, M-A-L-E, okay? And most of the men on the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, honey, they are males. Okay, Maurice is up there to being a man, you know, more than the others. I'll give Maurice that. I will definitely give Lewis that, because I see a lot of respect from Lewis as it pertains to his wife. To me, he is the only one on that show that really treats his woman as an equal. So without further ado, you guys, I'm going to play that audio and I will be in and out with my commentary.
The issue is the men want me to be 100% on the man's side. The women want me to be 100% on the woman's side. And for those of you that follow, all my faithful supporters know that I am fair. I get on the women and I get on the men. But what happens is when I said I was quitting and retiring from the dating space, it gave men like, see, this is validation of what we talk about. However, I never said that men were right, because in that same post, I addressed some of the issues with the men. And what I find is you have two different groups of people. Well, actually four. You have males, females. You have men and women. And what's happening is you have males with penises that carry vagina energy, and they're wondering why, or complaining about why women don't submit. Well,
preach, honey. She spoke a word right there, honey. Oh my God. Come on, April, honey.
Women don't submit to vagina energy. It's like it's like two women. We don't do that. Then over here, you have women who identify themselves as alpha females, but they want alpha males, somebody that's going to come in and naturally take over and lead. Well, the type of man that you're looking for, he's not looking for you to be an alpha female. So now you have women over here acting in a very emotional way, and you have males that are over here complaining and about women not submitting and complaining about, women don't want average men. So what you're getting is a conglomerate of foolishness. The reason why there are organizations that are all organizations against men, anti-men and anti-women, is because of a psychological issue. It's because of therapy that is actually needed. So here on April Mason's channel, I have always been solutions-based. I have never been all woman or all man, but I have gotten on women harder, and I do that intentionally because as women, we have the power. When I say power, I'm not saying in comparison to men. I'm saying as women, we have the power to change the trajectory of what's going on in the world. We are the temperature in the room, not the thermostat. I've always taught you that. I've always taught you that a wonderful man is a byproduct of you being an adult woman. So I guess I said that, and the males, got their panties in a bunch.
Now, you notice she's calling them males. And really quickly, she is so amazing, and me and this woman are so in tune, because I was literally thinking about a thermostat and a man that I was with, right, that was trying to bring me down. He was a covert narcissist. And whenever I was around that low vibrational man, he was trying to change my temperature. And you have males, males, that will try to change your temperature, ladies, because they feel like you think too highly of yourself. You think you all that in a bag of chips, okay? So I want you all to be aware, okay, when you have that type of male, M-A-L-E, around you, because he is not an M-A-N. Men, M-E-N, they don't treat women like that. They don't have to bring a woman down, period, so that they can feel good about themselves. That's a coward. That's a punk. That's someone that is emotionally unavailable, and they are not willing to do the proper work to heal. Okay, I told y'all on this channel, we don't care about credit scores. We don't care about how much money you got in the bank. It is all in how you treat a woman. Are you respectful? Are you kind? Are you patient? Are you understanding? Are you supportive? I was with a man, and really a male, M-A-L-E, okay? Thank you, April. I was with a male that supported his mom, and he supported his sister. Okay, all of their accomplishments, he was there, clappy, anything I accomplished, this bitch went silent. Okay, you would have thought we was at a damn funeral. All right, so to you males out there, if you ever feel like your woman, okay, is not giving you, what you need, then you need to think to yourself, am I being the best man, M-A-N, that I can be? Am I being supportive? Am I being kind? Am I uplifting my woman? You can't do that for your mother, your sister, and your aunts. And then you can't do that for the woman in your life. You in this competition with her. No, only M-A-L-E-S's, males, do that type of stuff. Not men, M-E-N. Okay, so let's get back to April.
And this is what I mean when I say that. Because you got to get clarity instead of, males cause division and chaos. Men get understanding and create order.
Thank you. And so there's a difference between Kevin Samuels, a male, M-A-L-E, okay, and a man like Stefan, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Labussier, y'all know who I'm talking about on YouTube. His whole energy and vibe, his aura is positive, okay? You feel a ball of energy when you go on that channel. Whenever you look at a Kevin Samuels video, he brings your energy and your self-esteem down. He tell you you ain't good enough, you ain't skinny enough, you just wasn't born pretty enough, okay? He says all of that while looking like a damn raisin in the sun, his damn self, okay?
So, for the men or the males that are trying to be men, let me explain what I mean, because it made it for some feel like she's saying one is better than the other. No, this is what I'm saying. When a woman becomes a dope woman for herself, she's now in the mindset and the energy to choose a better man instead of her appetite and her palate that she's had for males. It's the same thing for a man. When a man decides to rise up, when a male decides to rise up and be a man and present himself with manly characters, manly traits, in his masculine energy, he will stop choosing women that he go listen to other people complain about. You are responsible, male or female, man or woman, for the individuals that you choose. When you become a dope individual, it's everything in life that happens to you that from that point on that takes your life upward is a byproduct of you becoming better. However, I was told that the males once again got their panties in a bunch. See, she 46 and that's males. And a lot of what's going on is women that are complaining about what they think is men is males. That's why whatever you follow, what the content that you resonate with is an indicator of where you are. So if you're following women that all they do is talk about men, or they're always catering to men. Some say, April, you cater to men. No, it's not that I cater to men. I just understand people want to be treated with kindness. Mm-hmm. And it's like if you treat someone with kindness, mm-hmm. and you actually consider them as an individual, you're actually responsive to them, you become a pick-me. No, we all want to be treated like with kindness and respect. Mm-hmm. But in this society, in this climate, it's like a battle between men and women. Yeah. And the content that you consume is an indicator where you are emotionally and psychologically. So,
and really quickly, guys, this is why I don't follow all female YouTubers when it comes to relationships. Now, I myself, I like a good kiki off of a review. These reality shows, they're funny, they're entertaining. I got certain people that I like to watch, but there are certain people on here, and I don't give a good goddamn how many subscribers they got, okay? Because in my view of YouTube, if those subscribers are not matching your views, you ain't doing shit. A lot of people like to brag about how many subscribers they got, but it's hard to get those two things to match up. Okay, so with that being said, I don't listen to everybody because I'm just not interested in their opinion on relationships. A lot of people on YouTube, women, I see all the time, they're stagnant. They have not been out on a date. There doesn't seem to be any femininity within them, like while I'm watching them, or, it just does not resonate with me and who I am and where I am on my journey. So I can't listen to that. It's like I'm not interested. I have people message me all the time. Listen to this person. Listen to that person. How can I listen to you when you don't even look the way that I would want to look? I'm just saying, this isn't a beauty thing. Okay? There's some good looking women on YouTube. There's some okay looking women. I'm all about energy and aura. Like For It's Rocks, for example, she's one of my favorite YouTubers. She looks like a woman I want to follow. She gets her hair done. She gets her nails done. She's a feminine woman. Can she be masculine and curse? And, hell yeah. We all do that, right? But I love, her and her energy, and I love that she travels with her husband. She goes out on dates. You really see somebody moving in the direction that you want to go in, right? I'm not seeing somebody stuck, stagnant, bitter, and, just saying the same shit we all saying. No. You know what I'm saying? So, For It's Rocks, that's my girl. I don't agree with her stance on relationships all the time, but that is, my girl. I really do like her, and I like her overall, not, I just like her for a certain reality show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the reason why I don't be knowing what be going on about me is because I curate the content that I feed into myself. If you know all about the gossip blogs, if you follow organizations that are anti-man, anti-woman, and you actually take your time to dive into that, you're really hurt. And there's a company called BetterHealth.com that can help you get past your inner wounds, whether it's mommy issues, whether it's daddy issues, whether the girl in high school rejected you because you were not the most popular, or you weren't the most attractive or athletic, or you didn't have really much going on for you in college, right? A lot of people are dealing with that. I get men that say, Miss April, women don't want an average man. And they shouldn't. Why would you want someone to categorize themselves as average? Miss April, these men, they don't want no bigger woman. But why complain about men that don't want bigger women? Either lose the weight or deal with men that like big sexies, as we call them. Mm-hmm. But all of this other foolishness, if you are complaining about the opposite sex, you are either a male or a female. Because a woman or a man knows, let me get better within myself so that I can choose a better person. Let me become a dope man or a dope woman so that my palate is changed. So anytime you hear people complaining about, once again, the opposite sex, and that's all they do, that's the energy that they live in. That is a wounded and hurt individual. Because what they're saying is, check this out, and this is one of the reasons why, I had to switch over into, well, I'll get to that in a moment, but the title of my book is called Identity Switch. And I'll talk to you about that in a moment of why that came about. But here's the deal. When people have dealt with experiences, you will always know a lot of their motivation behind why they do what they do if they have not healed. For instance, you have a lot of males out here that will go get the money because they think they're making six figures and they think they're doing something. You will have them go get their bodies together. Now I'm attractive because in school didn't nobody want me because I was raggedy and skinny.
And really quickly, what do we see on Love and Marriage Huntsville? We got Martell wearing the tight ass clothes, always trying to exploit his body. You got Marsau constantly talking about, I work a lot and all it, all to being a man is being a provider. Wrong answer. Okay. So I'm so happy that, she is breaking this stuff down because I've been telling you all this for a while.
So they're doing these outward things, but they're not doing the inward things. So now they think the outward movements, the educations that they've gotten, and this goes for women too. I got my degree. I have my nice car. I have all of my wonderful things. Mm-hmm. And that makes me a better woman, or that makes me a better catch. No, you're still raggedy on the inside. How is it that you go through a bad breakup or you deal with a bad experience, but in that time you say, I'm going to better myself. I'm going to better myself. And you got all of these songs that y'all listening to. I'm going to flex on my ex. He going to pay. You going to regret the day you left me? Hell no. Women don't do that. Wounded females do that.
Come on, baby.
Men don't walk around saying, you know what? I'm about to become buff, so I can let these hoes know that they should have chose me.
Martell.
Men don't do that. Wounded males do that.
Come on, baby.
Right? So you got to understand what you are dealing with. And so when I decided to retire, this was 2 years in the making. We just decided to do it on that day. But what I started to see is more and more bitter, angry people that wanted to complain to me about males. Well, April Mason is not proficient in males. April Mason is proficient in men. My circle, from the people in my family to the men that are my platonic friends to the man in my life, they're all men. So I don't know this penis with vagina energy. I don't navigate that well. And so what was happening is women always wanted to come and try to dump and want me to help them function inside of dysfunction instead of becoming better women, to take off those filter off the, to put the glass, they got the glasses on that they can identify males. But
y'all hear that? Did y'all catch what she said? Function within dysfunction. How many? Oh my God, that's a whole word, honey. I wish Miss Robinson could give you a big old nasty hand clap, honey. Okay. How many women do we see doing that? We see it on Love and Marriage Huntsville. We saw it when Melody was trying to stay within her raggedy ass marriage. Okay. Trying to function within the dysfunction. This man was trying to change the temperature in the room. Okay, he wanted to reset Melody's standards. That's why he was cheating on her with coleslaw. That's why he wants her in competition with coleslaw. That baby was probably made on purpose. Okay. And I'm hearing from you guys that Coleslaw was pregnant before. Okay, so this is what, their second child. She just decided to, I guess, keep this child. Okay, all of that was to bring Melody down. Okay, that's why these men triangulate. There's nothing positive about a man bringing up another woman to you. I don't care if it was for 2 seconds. I don't care if it was for 2 minutes. Males, M-A-L-E-S, they do that. Men, M-E-N, they don't do that. They don't have to try to change your temperature. Okay? They don't have to try to control you and break you down and put you in lowest terms. They don't have to do that. They either will accept you where you are and bring you up, okay, or they go try to bring you down. It's either one of those two that they're going to do. And a lot of them will start out lifting you up and you so beautiful, you so kind, you so pretty, you so this, you so that, you so smart, you know. They'll do that in the beginning, and then once they feel like you done bought that, then, you know, like Jekyll and Hyde, here come the other person. Well, you know, now she feeling a little bit too good about herself. Let me bring her ass right back on down. Where did we see that at? Love and Marriage Huntsville, where Martell originally was supportive of Melody, right? Originally, girl, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that, da 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 da. And then what did he try to do once she was succeeding? Let me bring you down to a level that is what? Safe. S-A-F-E. There's that word. Let me bring you down to a level that's comfortable for me. Okay, I see you climbing to the top. I want you at the first floor. And to ensure that you stay on the first floor, I'm going to bring another woman into the situation. And I'll cheat with her and I'll blame you for it. Okay? Abusive. Disrespectful, but nevertheless abusive. And you got all types of men out here doing that type of stuff. And a real M-A-N don't need to do that because he looks at you as his equal. He doesn't want you to be beneath him. He wants you on the side of him, walking side by side. Have you ever seen a couple where the man is walking ahead of the woman and she in the back of him? That's because he's ashamed of that woman. Okay? But when you see a couple, a married couple or just a couple, you know, that's in a regular relationship, they walk side by side, and a lot of times they holding hands. It's because that man acknowledges that woman as his equal. So when it comes to Melody and Martell and, oh, he didn't put a ring on Ariane's finger and he just made her a baby mama because he doesn't feel. And he knows, okay, there's a knowing to this. He knows that Ariane is not the best that he can do. Period. He didn't give her a title. And some of you may argue, yeah, but he was sleeping with her for all these years. It's a trauma bond. Some of y'all need to stop thinking you in love and realize it ain't nothing but a damn trauma bond. Some of y'all need to quit trying to be besties with your baby mama and your baby daddy and just realize you just got a fucking baby with another human being and it's just a trauma bond. Okay? You are bonded through pain, through arguments, through dysfunction, through destruction. Okay? Ain't no, I just forgive them. You can forgive, but you need to move the hell on.
Sis, let's be more of a dope woman so that you can attract a better male, so you got a better man, so you can identify what a man is. I'm going to help you take these glasses off so that you can choose better. But some people are just addicted to complaining. They're addicted to hurt and pain. Women that go and ask for validation on their appearance and want to know how they're rated, baby, let me help you. You have a wound that needs to be healed.
And that's why all them women run their ass to Kevin Samuel's channel. Okay?
These people are out here making money and running game on you, and all you're doing is keep going back. I want the pain. I want the rejection. I want people to tell me that I'm not good enough, because that's what you know.
Come on, baby.
Right? That's what you know, and they laugh and they way all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
And I'm over here telling you, become a dope woman.
Mm-hmm.
Become a dope woman, and an amazing man is the byproduct of you becoming a dope woman. An amazing woman is a byproduct of a male transforming into a man, because he's no longer whining. He's no longer causing division.
Mm-hmm.
Males cause division.
Yes, they do. And I had a man that I was involved with that thought I was supposed to be around his ex and be arguing with her. Sweetie, I don't care enough about her. And to be quite honest, I don't give a damn about you. So I'm not doing that. And that's that triangulation shit. Okay. Which is another form of abuse. And this person, you guys, bought a lot of, expensive gifts for me and, did a lot for me financially. But I don't need that in my life. I didn't need that type of energy in my life. I need positive energy, uplifting energy. You can tell a man's character not by the amount of money he has in the bank, but by how he acts when he has nothing in the damn bank. And I'm going to tell you this, that same man, when he didn't have shit, he was a better man. M-A-N. He turned into a damn M-A-L-E once he started making money. His ego got pumped up, because guess what? You can be raggedy and go make some money, and guess what? Still be raggedy emotionally on the inside. Okay, this man had mommy issues, still blaming his mama for stuff, trauma with his baby mama. Okay, keep trying to be besties with her one minute and falling out next minute. If you gotta keep cutting somebody off, if you keep getting into it with somebody, you need to just fucking be done with them. I don't care if you share a child with them. I don't care if y'all share the same damn toenail. Okay? I don't give a damn how familiar the relationship is. When you keep engaging with what's killing you, you are sending a message. And the message you are sending is, I don't love myself and I don't deserve any better. And the world is not going to give you any better. The woman you with, she ain't going to treat you no better. She'll go treat another man better than you. Okay? And I'm going to say this really quickly as far as how I know I'm talking to a man, a M-A-N. I was talking to a man a couple of months ago at my job. We was having a really good conversation. I was so feminine. Yes, honey, Miss Brand New 715, Miss Tell It Like It Is. He knows all of that about me, right? When I tell you women, when I was vulnerable with him and kind of sharing a few things I was going through, when I tell you he was listening, he was kind to me, he offered me words of encouragement, words of affirmation. That is what a man, a M-A-N, does. He's present. Okay? He's present. He's able to hear you out. I also had talked to a male, okay, pretending to be a M-A-N at that same job. And this male, M-A-L-E, is a so-called Christian, more like a Christian narcissist. This man brags about money, This man already, had a woman and was steady trying to flirt with me. And I'm just looking like, no, you don't need to be saying all that to me. If you got a question, I can answer, a question for you. We at work, I'm the type of person, you ask me something, I will answer, as long as you ask in a respectful way. But yeah, that male, total opposite of that man. That male was interrupting me when I was speaking and trying to get my feelings out. We end up having some conversation about something. And this particular male, he would be kind of cool sometimes to talk about certain things, and then after I had a certain conversation with him, I was just done with him. Because if you go be interrupting me, telling me what to think, how to think, and you should be, and you gotta do, and da-da-da-da-da, that is what males do. That ain't what no damn man should be doing. Okay, what you should be doing is listening, being present. Okay, so ladies, when you're having a conversation with a man, you gonna be able to tell really quickly if he's a man or if he's a male. And another way you talking to a man is naturally you're gonna be feminine. Naturally, you're going to be able to tap into who you are. And I'm not talking about the armor that you put on in the morning. I'm talking about really who you are when the makeup comes off, when that raggedy wig, honey, when that comes off. Okay, really who you are at your core. Okay, we all have a natural femininity about ourselves. And when we are talking to a real man, it will naturally come out. That man will help you at the job. Oh, that's too heavy for you. I got it. Not, oh, well, I'll take that out for you if you will talk to me for a few more minutes. No, this ain't no goddamn prime date. What the hell wrong with you? Okay, so that's the difference. A male is always trying to trick or get something out of you. That same male that I was working with thought that I should stop and talk to him all the time. For what? I'm not interested in you. And, we established, he was in a relationship or whatever, and we would talk about worldly things that's, going out in the world, relationships. I like to get people's opinions on different things. I really do. All different types of people, that's different from me. But I just realized his conversation was stagnant. It was stale. It wasn't going nowhere. And Ms. Robinson ain't got time for that, honey. Okay, Ms. Robinson want to know where men at. I didn't talk to men. Okay?
And build up communities, right? Every man is a male, but every male is not a man. Every female is a woman, but every woman is a female, but every female is not a woman. There is no book that come with this. These are things that you have to learn. This is why I say being your authentic self is so important. Learning that what we are dealing with in America today is the lack of identity, is the lack of positioning. Women don't know how to be women. Males don't know how to be men. Females don't know how to be women. Because they have a vagina or because they have a penis, they believe that they deserve some type of, I'm superior. You're supposed to bow down. Another thing that I heard was April Mason is a chameleon because she goes in and out of her femininity. No, I don't. What you don't understand is you're identifying femininity as one particular thing. Everybody knows on my channel, I've always said I was refined hood. I'm from Richmond, Oakland, California. Can I be about that life? Yes. Do I live in that energy? No, but I'm going to tell you something, fellas. A woman knows when she's in your presence if she feels safe with you. And we hear, well, a woman, she should be feminine at all times. No, not when she's in the midst of males. Men, yes. Males, no. And you wouldn't teach your daughter that. I hope you wouldn't teach your daughter that. That's why, ladies, it's so important to be in tune with your brand of what femininity is. And some of you ask me, say, but what is femininity? Here it is. I'm going to give it to you. And when I give it to you, I want you to take it and I want you to put your personality on it. Some people get a woman that's assertive mixed up with a woman that lives in her masculine. No, just because she can articulate her words, she can be very clear in her speech. She knows how to have a meaningful an intelligent conversation. It doesn't make her masculine at all. She's just assertive and she's just intelligent.
But some women on YouTube, okay, and I see these feminine women, so-called feminine women, and I call them the performative ones because it's, well, yes, and you should just walk around talking like this, and oh my God, and you all know what I'm talking about, okay? Well, you should talk a certain way, and you should just never curse, and oh my God. Now, do I think you should have a potty mouth, while you're talking to a man? Absolutely not. Like, it depends on the environment, right? If you're out on a date, I'm not gonna show up the way, acting the way I do on here and clowning and, it just depends. Once that man gets to know me, yeah, he go see how brand new 715 gets down, okay? But yeah, I'm not gonna come with all that, all that energy.
Will call you masculine because they are not ready to accept somebody that can actually have a conversation, because it makes them have to rise up. Mm-hmm. So people that want you to stay in your feminine energy that they deem it weak, very submissive. Ladies, let me tell you something. The only person that deserves your submissiveness is your man.
That's right.
Let me say that again. The only person that deserves your surrendering and your submissiveness is your man. Why do I say that? Because we live in a world of males that think that they are obligated to get that. Mm-hmm. No, mm-hmm. They are not. Why? Because as women, we are preyed upon by males. Have you guys been watching what's been going on in the world? Mm-hmm. And males following women into their homes, mm-hmm. trying to hurt them? No. You can be friendly. You don't have to have a resting bitch face. And you can actually, be approachable. Mm-hmm. But do not let your guard down to males, mm-hmm. just because they have a penis.
That's right. And really quickly, like I was just telling you all, there's a reason why I behaved the way I did with that man, M-A-N, that I was telling y'all about, and that male. Okay, and he went around that same job saying, Brandy is mean. She crazy. She's so beautiful, but she's so evil. No, I'm responding to you and your raggedy ass behavior. Okay, you have this entitlement issue, and this male thought that because I was pretty, and a lot of males think that, okay? It's kind of always been like that for me in the workplace. People think because you're pretty, you are there to perform for them. You are there to talk like this. And what are we eating for dinner? Oh my God, I should be smiling all the time. I should just be so happy. Oh, can I count to 10? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Y'all know how brand new 715, honey, gets down. Brandy is the same way. I'm about my business. Can I slow down and have a conversation with you? Absolutely. If you are being respectful with me, you're going to get respect back. Okay. But all this, you supposed to talk to me. I don't know if you women have dealt with that at your job where you've had men there. Okay. And it's not just at work, ladies. It could be anywhere you are at. Okay. Friend's house, relative's house, get together. There are men that think that you are supposed to talk to them. And the minute you don't, what do? They go out on a damn campaign and try to assassinate your character and tell people, oh, she's horrible and she's mean. And this man really did that. That's why I stopped talking to him. Now, we had started out, we could kind of have conversations, but after a while, I realized I was speaking with a male, M-A-L-E, and I just stopped engaging, and he gets nothing from me. What Faith Evans say? You gets no love from me. Okay, I know I'm not too ghetto. Okay, shit. You ain't getting a motherfucking thing. And speaking of Faith Evans, Faith, get your ass away from Stevie. He is not a M-A-N. Stevie J is a male. M-A-L-E. Exclamation point. Faith, get away from him. You're better than that, sis. Faith seems like a really sweet and wonderful woman. She really does. I know she's not perfect, but seen a whole bunch of people on YouTube saying they have been around Faith and she cool as hell. Y'all get Faith away from Stevie J. But Faith, has to be something, right? There has to be something broken inside of Faith for her to even entertain Stevie J in all this madness. That's a good example of what I'm talking about. And R.C. Blakes talks about that too. He talks about how the GED man manipulates the PhD woman. And that's when you see a lot of these women with men that are beneath their standards or should be beneath their standards. Because we know Stevie J is not equal to Faith at all. Not with them raggedy antics that he got going. But let's get back to Miss April, honey.
To protect yourself. That's why I teach. I don't teach from the standpoint of femininity is the only part of you that you should be. I teach you should be in your femininity 85 to 90% of the time. That other 15 to 20% should be based on, and the 15 to 10% you should be in your masculine. How do you think I'm able to run a business, successful businesses? Because I have to use my masculine energy to what? To execute. So anybody that's teaching you that a woman should never be in her masculine energy, they're trying to keep you weak. The reason why you've gotten so far, ladies, as in your career is because of your masculine energy. The problem.
And really quickly, I don't hear Shira 7 really preaching that. What I heard Shira 7 from YouTube, I heard her doing a lot of that. Well, you got to change the tone of your voice and you got to sound like this and you just got to look the part. I think Shira 7 teaches women how to look feminine, but it's more to it than that. You have to show up and really your energy and your spirit has to be feminine to attract the right man. See, it's so much different than just having a look. Okay, you have to have the whole aura. And a lot of us women, we're not showing up as feminine in the workplace or, just in our social lives when we're out and about, because we're not dealing with real men, okay? M-E-N, we are dealing with males, M-A-L-E-S. There's such a difference, and I hope you all walk away from that, with that from this video.
Is so many are on this side 100%. That's not what we teach here. We teach that you can be a feminine CEO, right? Meaning you can run your businesses. You can have something to offer to the world. We do need female leadership in the feminine. We have a lot of, let me change that. We need femininity in leadership. We have a lot of female leaders, but the world is out of whack because there is no feminine energy in leadership.
That's right.
Right? So never let anybody try to tell you that if you raise your voice that you're no longer feminine or that you cuss, you're no longer feminine. So
thank you. This is why I love April Mason more than any of these other femininity dating coaches. This is because she is so real with it. Oh my God, you guys, I'm sorry. I didn't know that part was in this video. Come on, April, and preach, girl.
You know, what's her name? Florida Evans cussed. Was she not feminine when she said, damn, damn, damn? John cussed. Get your ass off my lawn. Does that take away her femininity? Do not let anybody tell you
Shira.
do a particular thing that you're not feminine. Oh, I smoked a cigar for the first and last time. It wasn't my thing. Oh, that's not ladylike. Well, I guess Diana Ross and Diane Carroll, who smoked a cigarette and looked really cute, you know, I guess they weren't feminine either. Stop letting people put their identity on you.
Come on.
What is femininity and what do we teach here at the April Mason headquarters is femininity is being a woman.
Come on, baby.
It's a part of your being. You don't have to conjure this up. It's your authenticity.
Yeah.
It's your intuitiveness. It's being able to receive. How many women can't receive, whether it's from, you know, a friend, a man, anybody, because they're so used to giving and they feel out of whack with receiving, right? Even our sexual organs are made to receive. And it's interesting how women can lay down and receive a man's sperm, but yet you can't receive his love, respect, and, you know, intimacy. Okay? Femininity is,
and that's that female broken consciousness, honey. Okay, all right.
playful. Y'all know I'm a humorist. I like to have fun. It's light. It's empathetic. It's very compassionate. It's creative. And a lot of men that complain about, you know, women all the time, they're in their feminine energy, right? Because they keep using their creativity to create content. A part of being a feminine being is your creativity. Right?
Come on.
So when you see males creating so much content around what they say they don't like, it's because they're in their feminine energy.
Kevin Samuels, JD the Black, what is that man's name? O'Shea, Duke, Jackson.
Right? So you always got to be aware, you know, of what and who you're paying attention to. It's also vulnerable. Now, use wisdom with your vulnerability. There's levels to vulnerability. It's expressive, right?
Yeah.
And your expressiveness can come in any different way. Some days I'm white and fluffy. Other days, you know, I'm somewhere in my biker outfit because I'm feeling real. What's her name? Angelina Jolie in Tomb Raider, right? So it all depends on how I'm feeling that day. It's surrendering. Surrendering doesn't mean necessarily to a man. Surrendering means I'm surrendering to the process of life. I don't know which decision I need to make at this point. So I'm just going to surrender, and I'm finally going to take the bags off of my back, and I'm going to surrender. Femininity is also resting. Learning how to sit your tail down and rest. But femininity also is dark. Femininity also is destructive. Femininity also is wild. And it's also free. Doesn't mean it's toxic. Take, for instance, Mother Nature. Mother Nature is all those things I listed at first. But you mess with Mother Nature too much, which humans have been doing. Mother Nature rises up and causes destruction of everything in her path that is not true and honest. She spits it out. So if you ever wanted to know if femininity is always so nice and dainty, no. Femininity can be about that life. Right? Everybody says, I want a Bonnie and Clyde. Well, you know, Bonnie had to have some masculine energy in order to do what she did. I want to ride or die chick. Okay, you want that girl? Well, she has to have some masculine energy and knows where to pull from it. Okay? Then what else we hear? Oh, my daughter. Yeah, see, y'all listen to April Mason and her own daughter is divorced. You're absolutely right. And for my followers, so this information here is for my new babies. Those that follow me, they know this information. That's why I be quiet and peaceful and we be over here in our bag and in our love lives and we making things happen over here because I don't have to explain it. But since we have some new people, let me explain it. Yes, my daughter is divorced. And my daughter is divorced because she went against what her mother told her to do. Her mother told her not to marry what they call a dusty, right? So, you know, people use that. See, if what she worked, her daughter would listen to it. Anybody that have children, they know your kids don't always listen to you. And I told her, I said, look at all of these rings that my clients have. Look at all of these engagements that have. Look at all of these when we got a board full of women that have been married, that have taken my courses and taken, you know, coach with me, that are now married, engaged, or dating better men. And you mean to tell me you gonna go against your mama? Well, she did. So much so, I tried to be supportive. I said, okay. But I couldn't be supportive because she married a male. My daughter bought our house at 21. He moved into her house. He got custody of his daughter because my daughter provided a stable roof over her head. His daughter still calls her mommy because she raised that little girl, right? And I still consider her my granddaughter. She bought her car off the showroom floor. He tore it up. And I'm like, this is what you want, right? This is what you want. Mm-hmm. Well, Mama, he's trying. I don't give a damn. We don't deal with males who are trying. We deal with men who are producing. Maybe not.
Preach, baby. Oh, my God. I love this woman. I love this one. April looking good, you guys, in this damn video. Pretty as hell.
At his top level, but he's already in what he's doing. She didn't want to hear that, right? But I was still trying. Now, she was using the things that I was teaching her about femininity. She just chose the destiny to use them on. Mm-hmm. So everything that I was teaching her worked, which is why it lasted as long as it did. So I was trying to be supportive. Bought the wedding dress and everything. And I was like, okay. Try to be supportive. But the more I seen, the more I couldn't. Because I told her, leave the males alone. I'm teaching you how to be a woman, and you still got some of the remnants of what your mother was back in the day. Because let me tell you something. And my audience, they know this. My mother married someone that did not appreciate her. I turned around because I still had not deprogrammed in my 20s and married someone just like my stepfather. Well, by the time I got on my journey to becoming a better woman, my daughter, she got my financial wisdom. She got my success wisdom, but she had not picked up my success in men wisdom at that time.
Now, really quickly, I would like to play a few clips from Love and Marriage Huntsville, and we will hear what I'm talking about as it pertains to the show. We will hear these males and how they speak.
Mentality, not understanding this part shouldn't have started.
I knew it was wrong then, and I know it's wrong now. But I almost lost my family behind it.
And this idiot, right? This is before he lost his family. You hear him saying this. He didn't mean what he said. Males, males, they don't mean what they say. Men, men, they do. Okay, you always see a change in behavior. You will always see him get his shit together, and he don't mind going to counseling. Okay?
It was such a slap in the face to me, I feel, because I didn't feel like I had the idea that we were in that kind of a place. I wouldn't have guessed that was going on. And so now we're not about to not discuss what the problem is because I absolutely don't know what the hell the problem was.
You hear Melody brokenhearted crying. These type of males, they like women like that. Now, is Melody like that now? Hell no. Melody that came full circle. And, she doing better. She know more now, She had to learn, like we all have, okay?
It ain't like me and you were in a place in our marriage where we ain't having sex and we ain't kissing and we ain't doing walks in the park and we ain't holding hands. That concerns me that we were still doing all of that and you still found it necessary to have a full-blown girlfriend.
Because I love you. That's why,
Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? That's what a male will tell you. Well, I love you and... How the hell are you married and you tell your wife it's okay for you to have a girlfriend? Would it be okay for her to have a boyfriend? This is why I keep telling y'all they're not going to get it until you equal the playing field. And really, instead of just equaling the playing field, just drop his ass because he ain't on your level in the first place. See, Melody got with Martell thinking he was on her level and she can grow with him. Now, maybe when they started out, he was on her level, but as time went on, she wanted to go higher and he wanted to go low to the first flow, okay? And get him a basement chick that's beneath him so he could feel like the prize and he could feel like the big man, the big king, that these fools be wanting to be, okay? Goddamn G.I. Joes.
Stepped out in another relationship. It doesn't discount.
Wait, did you just say in another relationship?
So, okay, we're in a relationship.
Because y'all was talking all day, every day, just about.
Yeah, no, you pulled the phone records.
I sure did.
Now, it's so funny. I told y'all with the Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, August Alsina situation, so many males, males, had an issue with that, right? They don't have an issue with Martell and his male energy and the things he is saying to his then wife. They don't have an issue with that because males think that relationships are to be one-sided, and males, males, think that in the relationships that they are in, they should be controlling. They have the right to triangulate and have you competing with another woman. Okay? They feel that it is okay to disrespect you. And if you are not on the level that they want you to be on, they go break you. What did I tell y'all in that Deb Cooper video that I played for y'all? Deb described the behavior so eloquently. Okay? They go break you down. That's what he tried to do. He saw Melody was on the top floor. He wanted to bring her down a few more floors. Okay, that way she can look up to him and say, well, what more can I do to please you? That way you can feel what? Not good enough, and doubt your self-esteem and doubt yourself, period, and all the morals and values that, your parents brought you up with, right? Now, what man that really loves you would do such a thing? Okay? And guess what, baby? I'm here to tell you, men, men, they don't do that. Males do, males.
Investigator, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you saw everything.
How long was it? That's another question I need to know.
I'm pretty sure you know. You told me
I
how
don't
long.
care. I'm asking you, though.
And men answer questions, and they answer them directly. They don't beat around the damn bush. He didn't beat around the bush to take his damn dick out to impregnate coleslaw, did he? Okay? Shit, make it make sense.
A year.
Y'all only talked for a year? So you're still lying.
And another sign you are dealing with a male, male, is they will do a lot of lying, okay? Because they are allergic to the truth.
I'm saying, but that's irrelevant. I don't talk to her anymore.
The only relevancy is if you're still lying to me. See, we can't move forward
we
if
talked
we
for
don't
2
put all
years.
cards on the table.
We talked for 2 years.
That's a long time, Martell. Hope. Now, here's my other concern. Is every time I mention or say something, why is it that?
About this during
because this is, because
and guess what? Another thing that males do, males, is they deflect and they distract you. So he about to start bringing up Maurice and Kimmy's wedding and how beautiful it is outside and it's such a nice night and we should be hugging and kissing. Who the hell want to hug and kiss a goddamn liar? Okay, make it make sense.
It's beautiful out here, but you talking about something negative. We should be hugging and kiss love.
She should be pushing your ass in that pond behind you. Wouldn't Nene tell Kim, I need to push your ass in that pond? Child.
I'm so sorry.
Building some of these
Martell.
$100 million buildings, that's something we need to be talking about.
Martell, I really don't think you understand how much you hurt me. See, in my mind, I'm thinking that you and I are Mr. Mrs. Power
I'm
Couple,
sorry,
whatever.
are we not?
See, to him, mission is complete. I gave you what you wanted. Now you go give me what I want, which is your self-esteem in the toilet and which is your self-esteem down to the first floor. That is what he was really saying to her. But at that time, she couldn't see the forest for the trees,
I was a good man. I was still producing.
Why is he speaking in past tense? I was. If you were still doing those things, you would be like, I am. Men are present. Males love speaking about the past. Okay, about who they used to be. Okay. And another thing that a male will do is talk about a relationship that's in his past. Men, men, they don't do that. They are happy with the present moment. They are happy with building their future. They don't need to keep bringing up back in 1980 and 1990 and homegirl used to do this. That shit is out of here. That shit is toxic. Okay? That's low self-esteem. Some of you men need to get over women that don't want you. I have seen women that have moved on from men and these niggas still be talking about, yeah, you know, I remember she used to do this and no one cares. Nigga, she don't. Okay, why do you? And some of you all will say, well, he still want that woman then. Nope, not so fast. That is his way of subtly triangulating you and getting you in competition with another woman, okay? And guess what? You're never going to compare to her. You're not supposed to, okay? He shouldn't be bringing her up anyways. He's not in love with her. A lot of these men, they're not in love with these women. They're trauma bonded with these women. And I say trauma bonded because the whole damn relationship was trauma. Trauma with a whole bunch of drama. Okay? The woman did nothing but disrespect that man, cheat on him, dogging, blow up his phone while he at work, came to the damn job to have a conversation that could have been talked about after work was over, etc., etc., etc. Males, males, love those type of women. Men, men, they don't. They would never even wife that type of woman. They wouldn't move in. And that's not a woman. My bad, April. April says that they are just females. They are not women. Okay, I stand to be corrected. But y'all get my drift.
Was still taking care of the kids. I still was
Martell,
taking care of the house.
you hurt me to the depths
I
of
know,
my
I'm
soul.
sorry for that.
He's so sorry he kept cheating. Okay, they also will not apologize. They will lie and keep lying. Okay?
The biggest thing for me with this whole thing was the disrespect that came with it. I answer your phone and somebody says to me, I didn't call your phone, put Martell on the phone. You should have checked her right then and said, hold on, who the you think you talking to?
Melody, I need to get on you, sis. Yes, he should have said that, but you should have checked that bitch too. Okay, her little Red Riding Hood looking ass. I would have checked her ass. Bitch, don't you ever call my man's phone no more. Okay, a good ass whooping probably would have kept that whore away. I'm just saying, okay, just a little boom, boom, Pam. And Melody didn't have to do it. You know, she could have hired somebody. You know, I digress. But yeah, oh yeah. And see, my thing is this, I'm not, much of a fighter. I mean, I become one when you put your hands on me, but I would have checked her so good she would have felt like her ass was beat. Okay, I done had people tell me that. Damn, it felt like you hit me. Oh yeah, okay. That's what we strive to do over here, baby. Okay, I will get your ass together and you ain't gonna know what hit you. You gonna think you got whiplash once I'm done with your ass. Okay, I would have gathered cornbread, coleslaw, potato salad. I would have checked her ass. Bitch, don't call his motherfucking phone no more. Okay? That's how you do that. Don't expect this male Melody to do anything. He ain't gonna say shit. Okay, because he don't want to mess up his opportunity to get him some more coochie. I know how these niggas is. They want to play neutral. They don't want to upset the side chick. I didn't get it. Look, heard it all before and then seen it. Okay? So you could have checked her ass too and sent her ass on her way. Okay, I would have became the big bad wolf. Wasn't that the person up in that Little Red Riding Hood story. Yeah, I would have became the big bad wolf. Check the fuck out of her ass. You was too damn nice, Melody. I love you too damn nice. You gotta check these hoes. Okay? I checked this bitch so bad, guys. The bitch was afraid to speak to me when she saw me. Okay? Bitch was shivering and shit. I saw her goddamn bottom lip quivering. I'm like, come on if you want some more. Getting into a verbal battle with me is like boxing. I'm like Tyson. I'm gonna knock your ass out within them 5 minutes. Okay?
That's my wife. Don't talk to my wife. But sweetheart, it was on speaker. I said, Martell, say something.
Y'all hear that? You ran off with my phone. Melody says it was on speaker. See, they make excuses. Okay? That's what males, males, that's what they do. Men don't do that. Men don't make excuses. They come up with solutions. And guess what, ladies? A man, a real man, M-A-N, is not going to want you arguing with another woman over him. And as a matter of fact, he won't even put you in that situation, period. Ain't no way in hell you love somebody and you want them on the phone arguing with some other chick over you. That's what a male loves. M-A-L-E. That's what a male like to do. Like all that triangulation and confusion.
Say something, Martell. You didn't say not one word.
I'm sorry, I'm not accustomed to that situation.
You heard your girlfriend get smart with your wife on the phone.
Melody, you don't call her a girlfriend. You say you heard your side chick. Or you call her a bitch. You don't acknowledge her. You don't give her the term girlfriend. That's so friendly and becoming. You know, she ain't shit. Okay, shit.
You never took up for me or defended me. Ever.
I mean, why am I defending you?
Like saying something to your wife, saying don't say nothing to my wife. That kind of stuff.
I did.
No, you didn't. You stood there in silence.
Mel, that's the first phone call, baby.
So how did I end up...
That's the first phone call, and it would have been the last motherfucking phone call. Okay? Melody played into some of this stuff, but she didn't know who she was dealing with. She didn't know this motherfucker was a full-blown narcissist. How many of us didn't know we were dealing with narcissists? Okay? I didn't know either. Shit.
Having 3-4 other conversations with her later on.
But you went to her.
Sweetheart, you must not remember when she called my phone. Is there anything?
Oh, hell no. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. I would have had to pull up for that. Bitch, don't you ever call my motherfucking phone. Melody was too nice and was providing all this customer service. Miss Robinson don't perform that. My mouth goes to bitch, MF, dumb hoe, No, you gotta hurt her feelings, baby. You didn't hurt her feelings bad enough. You gotta hurt her feelings to the point where that bitch is gonna think twice. Okay? And she gotta figure out if you gonna be naughty or if you gonna be nice. Okay? You gotta be goddamn Santa Claus. Okay? Shit.
Thing you can do to keep your husband from following in behind me, because every time I change my number, he calls me.
And I would have told her, bitch, every time you kiss him, you eating my pussy. No. I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. Melody was too damn nice. I'm telling y'all that shit wouldn't have went like that. I'm telling you, okay?
That's what she said.
Oh, okay.
And I told her I have no pity or mercy on anybody who wants to sleep with somebody else's husband. Figure it out.
Okay, babe. You're looking angry right now.
You hear that? You looking angry right now. As if this woman doesn't have the right. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, the nerve and the audacity of it. I would have pushed his ass in that damn pond. And I would have been burning food. Oh, yeah. He would have, it would have been home alone at that damn house. I would make sure the kids all put up to bed. Oh, okay. Little bedtime story. Oh, I'm waiting up for dad. Goddamn floor slippery and shit. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, his hook-headed ass. He would have banged that head a few times fucking with me. Okay, calm down, Miss Robinson. It's not you, honey. Ooh, child. Breathe in and breathe out. Look, I gotta do goddamn Lamh to get through this, okay? Because this shit is triggering and it's setting Miss Robinson back, honey, and we trying to go forward.
Relive that.
What you did was the ultimate betrayal. People knew.
No.
You think this mouth was so closed tight that she wasn't saying? That's a lie.
Now he's gaslighting her. You looking crazy, looking angry. Oh my God, why you letting this get you so upset? Gaslighting.
Quit defending her. You're still defending her. After that, Martell, you had me going to somebody's doorstep at 2 a.m, confronting them.
I ain't going nowhere at 2 a.m. Nope. That's sorry, Melody, that we don't do stuff like that, sis. You don't never confront the other woman. You ignore that bitch. You don't even see her. These whores, they want to be acknowledged. These whores with low self-esteem, they want acknowledgement. You acknowledged her on the phone, and then you go and follow up with your customer service and go to her goddamn doorstep, okay, where you bringing brownies or cookies. I mean, goddamn. You know, I wouldn't have did any of that. Bitch wouldn't have got no acknowledgement. She would have got my words over the phone, and she wouldn't have called back no more. Okay? That's how you got to deal with these bitches, Melody. See, Melody all nice and sweet. And see, Melody got that hood up in her now, honey. I see it, honey. Come on, Mel.
About being with my husband.
You didn't have to go out and do that stuff.
No, you didn't, girl, because what you should have did was you should have had another nigga at that house helping with that homework. You should have been cooking for him, and you should have showed his ass better than you can tell him what time it is. And what time it is you don't treat your woman that way. And I'm going to show you, okay, how a man is supposed to treat a woman. You have another man at that house, okay? You good looking enough, you could have made that happen. And you ain't have to sleep with that man, okay? But you should have showed hook-headed what time it was. See, she played into a lot of his foolishness. But see, she didn't know, you guys.
You didn't have to, but I'm saying you
didn't have to go and tell the entire city what your husband did.
I told you?
Oh, and see, they don't want you to tell everybody that they are a hoe. A hoe, ho, ho. Now, let's move on. I got a clip with Marsau, and then we're going to wrap up. Now, this is a prime example of what Miss Robinson is talking about. Some of you all like to say, oh, I'm married, and oh, my man, and, you know, no. You don't have a man. You have a male. M-A-L-E. And that's what Letitia has. So let's check out a clip from them.
State Farm as a commercial real estate advisor, and I'm still taking care of the man, the kids, and the household. I'm doing everything
The male.
I want to, but being a working mom can be overwhelming at times.
What else do you have going on for the day?
A lot. I have a lot. I have to take MJ to the doctor. I have to take Macy to school, take Mila to school. I have to go meet a client. Then I have to go meet my advisor, and then I have my leadership class tonight. So it's a busy day for me.
Yikes.
This bitch should be in some type of codependent recovery classes, but you ain't heard it from me.
I'm being more supportive now of Tisha working. I definitely want my wife to be happy. I want her to be fulfilled. And I still want the stuff to get done at home.
You can take MJ to the doctor for me, though. Would you like to do that?
I'm about to head out of town.
You hear what the codependent said? Would you like to do that? Girl, that ain't how you get shit done. You tell that nigga to do it. Okay? You tell his ass. Do it. I used to leave my daughter home with her dad. And he would wake up, man, where you at? Out and about? You know when you coming back? No. Man, damn, man, you don't never tell me nothing. I wonder why. Okay, you gotta know who you talking to, baby. Okay, and you gotta get things done. I would have told him, You need to take him to the doctor. I am busy. And end of discussion. Don't keep arguing and asking and begging. Men don't understand words. They understand action.
What are you going out of town for?
I've got another job, babe.
Where?
Baby, I have this thing that I do daily where I have to like...
Okay, where's the job?
Okay, I have to work. And so like my job could be in North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm going to Tennessee today.
Okay.
See, I'm a little concerned, sweetie.
About what?
I mean, all of this stuff you got going on, you got a sick child, we got all this stuff going on, and...
Y'all hear that? The sick child. So because you have a sick child, you know, you can't go out here and be on your grind and do what you need to do. This man makes enough money to get another babysitter to stay with that baby. Unless the baby is damn near dying. I mean, you can get somebody else. You can get Miss Wanda. But see, he wanted to make her feel guilty about pursuing her goals, but she'll sit up on that stage and say, my husband is so supportive and loving, and he ain't shit.
Then all of a sudden, you know, I know it's important, but it's going to take some getting used to.
You can always step up and step in.
All right, just give me a real quick second, babe. I get a good chance to look out from outside looking in. You just ripped off about 50,000 things you're going to do today.
It's a lot. The only thing I can do, I have to go day by day. And sometimes I may need for you to step up and help me out sometimes as well.
When you say step up, it makes it seem like I'm just not doing
it.
You're not doing shit. Just because you're making money don't mean... And this is what I'm talking about with these males. They simply think that all they need to do is breathe, provide, and have some dick for you, and then they are these good men. No, you are a male.
Something with the kids, like if I need for you to take Macy or MJ to the doctor, just something like that.
But what if you need me to take them to the doctor and I'm out of town on business doing something else?
We're both busy. Maybe that would be good for us to just sit down and talk to my mom. She can help out, like picking them up from school, taking them to the doctor's appointment, cooking dinner for them.
He's shaking his head, he rolling his eyes and sucking his damn teeth, okay? Because he wants his wife, his slave, his codependent to do everything. He doesn't want her to have any help. He wants to control everything. And a lot of times controllers, they don't want to do nothing and they want you to do everything.
How much do I not want Miss Wanda to come and help Tisha? You know, like when a kid says, I love you this much, that much.
Married someone like my ex-husband, and I was telling her, no, she's like, well, he ain't him. Yes, he is. So much so. I took the wedding dress back and I did not attend the wedding. So when I say I stand by what I teach about being a woman, even down to my own daughter, I will not be at your wedding. Give me the dress back too. You will not walk down the aisle on anything that I put my name or my money on. So much so, I rolled that way. I didn't talk to my daughter for really pretty much about 3 months. I don't play no games. To the point, I had a friend during that time. We had been friends about 10 years. And I lost a friend because she did not understand as a mother. I see the foolishness that she's about to get into. And I'm going to have to clean up the damn mess. But I lost a friend because that friend was April. Well, he's trying. I don't give a damn. We don't fool with males that are trying. Not my child does it. And I won't support it. Yes, I got my grandkids out of it. You know, I love them. And my daughter has elevated to where she has an amazing man now. What I was trying to tell you to become so you can get that. He's a single father. She's a single mom. Boom. Amazing relationship. A man's man, a protector, a provider. I watch how he is with his boys, and I watch how he is with my grandkids. This is what I was trying to teach you. Mm-hmm. And he said, Miss April, whatever you've taught your daughter, for her to be 10 years younger than me, she's very mature, a lot more mature than I am. So he pay homage every time he see me, bring me gifts, because I don't know what you did. I said, baby, my daughter finally decided to listen to me. So going back, I'm so savage with what it is that I do and what I believe. Not only did I not go to my daughter's wedding, I took the wedding dress back, and I lost a friend who was riding with my daughter and still advising her to marry this man. I don't fool with her no more. Because you had my daughter's ear, and you could have spoke to her what I couldn't get through to her. But when you're used to having a Build-A-Bear and always want to give somebody an opportunity to F up your life, of course you're not going to do that. So when I say I cut it all off, it hurt my feelings to not be able to be in communion with my grandkids. At that time, my grandson was y'all know, for those of you that have been following me for a while, you know Charlie used to be on all my lives because he was always my baby. And so I always had him. I had to sacrifice not seeing my grandson for about 3 months to hold my ground. I do not appreciate this. He ain't him. Did my son-in-law, ex-son-in-law hear me talking about him? Absolutely he did. Because you's a dusty. And you saw an opportunity and my daughter's naivety at the time. And you moved in her house. Every time I would go by, something was broke. I said, this is what you want? Mm-hmm. Every time something went down, I'm buying new stoves. I'm buying new appliances, washers and dryers. I go by the house, instead of dumping it, where was it at? It was in the front yard. An old washer and dryer in the front yard for months at your house that you bought because you chose to go against your mama and not vet men properly. So when people have her daughter's divorce, you're absolutely right, because she didn't listen. When you don't listen, this is what happens. So I wanted to...
And really quickly, we saw Tisha this season complaining about her marriage, wanting us to feel sorry for her. And, I'm still married, though. Y'all remember she was throwing that shit up in Melody's face when Melody was getting ready to go through her divorce. Oh, my man ain't cheating on me. He is cheating on you with work. Okay? Men don't have to just cheat with women. They could cheat with work. What that therapist tell Maurice, you got another wife and it's your work and you're putting that over your wife. Okay. So I hope you all, got the message of this video. Know the difference between when you are dealing with a male, M-A-L-E, and a man, M-A-N. Okay. All right. So don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.